Am I the a-hole for refusing to be the guardian of my sister's children? I'm a single stepmom of two boys, 7, 5, and have been their sole caretaker for a little over a year since my husband, bio dad, passed away. These kids have been through a lot. First, their mother abandoned them for another man and cut off contact. When I met my husband, she still saw them every couple of months, but after I entered the picture, she slammed the door shut, gave up her rights, and that was it. I don't know much about her. When my husband died, I tried contacting her at my older son's request, but she never responded. When my husband passed, it was clear I would keep the children. I didn't hesitate. Social workers discussed my options, but I had made my decision. I think kids deserve a mother, and these children became attached to me, as attached as I became to them. I knew them since they were almost babies, and to me they still are. It's been hard though. I wasn't even sure I wanted to be a mother, never was, and shortly before my husband died, we decided to wait a few more years before having a baby, if at all. Then one day I woke up and was already a mother. They're good kids, wonderful, and I love them with all my heart, but I don't think anyone understands what I'm going through. Since my husband passed, younger one wets the bed, throws tantrums about everything, refuses to eat because I don't do daddy's airplane, and the school calls constantly because he cries and asks for me all day. The older one isn't much better. He's always been quiet, but now even more so. He hides around the house, cries silently, doesn't want to play, be read to, or sing. Sometimes he just follows, and I carry him. I'm also dealing with triple the expenses on just my salary, therapy sessions, and extracurricular activities trying to make them feel alive again. But main problem came with my sister, who had her second child a month ago. We had a wonderful time when I took my kids to meet him. It was one of the few moments I saw them genuinely happy. Last week, when the kids' grandparents came to stay for the weekend, I got a break and visited my sister. It was great until she brought up my husband. She said his death made her and her husband think seriously about their children's future. They wanted to ensure their kids would be with someone stable and safe if anything happened to them. She wanted my permission to name me as their legal guardian. I admit I laughed at first, but she was serious. She talked a lot about the amazing job I was doing with my kids, and TBH for me that was like a mockery. I listened then said no. I told her, I'm sorry, but I'm already dealing with too much. I don't wish you any harm, but I can't handle 2 more traumatized children. Not tomorrow, not in a year, never again. I will never take care of your children, and I don't want to do it either way, so don't add my name to that.
She didn't take it well.
She asked if I didn't love my nephews, then if I didn't love her. She reminded me we discussed this before, and I replied, yes, when my husband and I said we would take your child, together. Asked why not her husband's siblings, and she said she didn't trust them enough as they don't have children. When I suggested our younger sister, she dismissed it too because she travels too much and said I'm perfect, responsible, and mature. I said, you've seen how hard it is to care for 2 traumatized children. Do you think it's easy for me? Then she dropped the bomb. This was different because my nephews are my blood, while my stepchildren are not. I grabbed my things and left. A week passed. I sent messages, called, no response. This morning she sent a short text saying she felt deeply hurt, needed space to figure out what to do, if I wasn't willing to help her. She asked me not to call anymore. I feel guilty, but also I feel like she don't understand my position. Am I the a-hole here?